Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. So today's video is about the global game jam that I competed in with my girlfriend. This game jam was only 48 hours and my girlfriend only joined in halfway through. She had never done any digital artwork in her life, so it was a bit of a learning curve and a very tight squeeze to get the game submitted at the end. Hopefully my girlfriend will help me out with another game in the future as she picked up these skills very quickly. The theme for the game jam was roots. So the idea I came up with was a little lumberjack that had to go around chopping down trees, collecting money that would fall from these trees, and then upgrading his land. Doing so would unlock these new places that you could explore to buy new tools, meet new people, NPCs to interact with, and all in all just expand his land. But the catch is, there is a day and night cycle that on the nights, the tiles around the map eventually turn infected, indefinitely blocking his pathway to these trees that he has to chop down, slowing down the amount of money he's earning. This game idea obviously needs a lot of polishing, as I don't really have a full-on game loop in my head that I wanted to try and make. It was just a brief idea that I wanted to explore. Considering how long the game jam actually was, I sort of had to just get prototyping and get working on it and work on the game loop as I went along. So on the first day of the game jam, I decided to make the main character first. This would just give me some motivation to build a game around the main character, and I sort of like doing this with my games. I like having a main character first off, just so, it keeps my motivation going. I actually have a time lapse of me drawing the character, and you can see all my mistakes that I was making along the way, and eventually seeing the character all come together at the end. I find it really satisfying seeing all the shading come together. It looks really cool in a time lapse, and I'm definitely going to use these time lapses from Procreate in my videos in the future. The character is all drawn in separate layers, ready to be animated in Unity also. So on day 2 of the jam, my girlfriend joined it. I am very lucky to have a girlfriend that I do who wants to get involved with my work and try and understand what I actually do and have a go at drawing some artwork. I tried my best just to let her get on with it and try her best at drawing. I gave her some tips on trying to get some reference images and drawing it based off that. I would literally just tell her what I wanted in the game and she would attempt to draw it. I also have some time lapses of her artwork on each piece that she drew. It was really great to see her progress as well. It was really cool to see, and hopefully we can work on some more games in the future with each other. And considering this was only done in 2 days, she's done an amazing job. Okay, so moving on to more programming side of things, the game started off very basic. I just got some simple grid-based movement in with the character sprite with no animations. I then put a basic tree sprite in, actually it wasn't a tree sprite, it was literally a rectangle to start with. I then added some screen shake effects and some chopping down mechanics and stuff like that. I quickly added some post-processing onto the game as well to make it look a little bit more appealing, and again boost my motivation to complete the game. I know I've said this before, but really making the game look good to begin with, I feel makes it more interesting to develop. I know a lot of people like to just white box and do that sort of stuff, but I find it really useful to make some artwork beforehand. So I then wanted to program the infected tile spawner. It started off quite buggy and they would spawn very rapidly across the map, but then I had to implement a day and night cycle so they would only spawn on the night time. So with that, I then added all my girlfriend's art assets in and then implemented them into the game. I then animated the main character with a little bit of bob and a little bit of squish to make him look more alive. So with the day and night cycle working and all the lighting effects added in, the game was starting to come together. So yeah, at the end of the jam we had something looking like this. When you knock down a tree, a coin would drop, and you were not able to collect it as of yet because I didn't implement a coin collector, and you can't really explore anywhere out of this grid. This was due to the limitations of the time that we had, and I'm definitely going to work on this game in the future. I then added some other assets from my old game that I was developing but didn't end up finishing, but I feel like the assets sort of matched the style of this game, so I just put them in. I feel like the lighting effects work very well with these flowers, and they actually glow on the night, which makes the day and night cycle a little bit more interesting. So guys, that brings us to the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed. I know it was a bit of a more fast-paced video, but I'm trying to implement different styles on my channel. I might do longer videos, might do little shorter ones like this, but yeah, we'll see what happens. So yeah, once again, thank you to my amazing girlfriend. It was super fun, and we're definitely going to do it again in the future. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel and like the video. It would be much appreciated. And if you want to join the Discord, the link will be in the description. Bye.